Hi, welcome to Albert's Best Reviews. I would like to talk about unlisted shares, and like I said in my thumbnail, this could be the investment opportunity of the decade. What's the difference between listed and unlisted shares? And I think before I go into that, when I did my homework about unlisted shares, I couldn't find a lot of information about it. There's a lot of people in India talking about it, so it looks like unlisted shares are very popular in India. But there's not a lot of Americans and South Africans or people talking about unlisted shares. So what's the difference? Listed shares are formally listed on the stock exchange, and it's quite liquid, so it could be traded on a daily basis. Unlisted shares is not listed on the stock exchange, and there's only specific ways to get into unlisted shares. You've got to find a broker that is qualified and has got all the relationships with these unlisted shares companies to be able to get in. Do not confuse unlisted shares with delisted shares. Delisted shares are dropouts from the stock exchange, and it's companies that's no longer listed. What's the thing that I like about unlisted shares? And the biggest benefit to me is the fixed income. When I first saw that, I knew that I wanted to be involved, because the investment company goes into an agreement with the investor and they agree on the income or the return that the client's going to receive. For example, let's say you put in $1 million and the investment company is giving a return of 12.24, whatever percent the investment company can give. After the tax is deducted, you get your return every month if you opt for the income, and if you get for a return after the 5 years, they're going to give you your money. There's no fluctuation like on listed shares, like the market is changing. So I see listed shares more as a gamble. You've got to have study the market, and you've got to pick the market perfectly right in order to get a return on your investment with listed shares. So for us as advisors, it's a lot easier because we do not have the responsibility to pick the right stock for you. The unlisted share company take that burden away from us, and you can outperform unlisted shares with listed shares, but you don't have that stability. I also like the fee structure. The investment company pay the fees with unlisted shares, where with listed shares, you as a client got to pay all the fees. The term is normally fixed for 5 years, and if you do cancel within that 5 years, there's going to be a penalty. What's the risks? Well, the biggest one is liquidity. You must remember, if you make the investment company must allocate that money into an investment. Now you want to cancel, they've got to liquidate that investment in order to get your money back. So that could be a risk, and not so easy to get your money out. They're also less transparent. There's no prospectus, and disclosures are less stringent. It's more difficult to determine value, and if the company becomes distressed, there's a chance of a total wipeout. And I think that is the risks, again, why it's so difficult for brokers to be able to sell these types of investments. Why do every broker not sell it? Because of that difficulty to get in to be able to sell these investments. You've got to work under supervision for 2 years, and you've got to find the right people to get you in the inside track to be able to do it. Is it safe? Well, you've got to look at the fundamentals. You've got to look at the people. You've got to do your homework. One of the companies where I placed my biggest amounts of investments are in the business since 2002. They've got a track record. They can show you what they've done, and they can show you what they're going to do. And then also we've got a relationship with the people. I know that the people that I'm involved with, and I check them out, and I see what they do and what they invest in. And tax, you're either going to pay income tax or dividends tax, Just be careful if you go for the dividends tax route. If you cancel within 2 years, there's going to be a capital gains tax problem. Who can invest? Well, any South African can invest, and non-South Africans can also invest in unlisted shares in South Africa. Who's our ideal client? And we are looking for two types of people. One, we're looking for lawyers and accountants to go into a referral agreement with us, because you are the people on the ground that knows about the clients that's sitting with capital. And a client is normally somebody that sold a business, sold a property, or received a big amount in life insurance payout, for instance. The need is normally income. We would like you, if you identify those clients, to get into a referral agreement with us. If you are a client and you are looking for a stable income and with a good return, please contact us to show you the unlisted shares opportunity. If you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel and press the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, bye.